Going to stir that in or whisk that in until all the sugar is dissolved into the eggs. What's up, my YouTube people? Thanks for coming back to see just what I do today. As you can see there, I've got some coffee brewing. Shut that off. Should be done by now. Now today's video is going to be a pie video. So this pie is going to be a quick caramel pecan pie. You don't need very many ingredients for it. It's pretty simple. But let me move some stuff aside and I'll show you the ingredients. So, here is the ingredients for this pie. You will need 1.5 cups of pecan halves. You will need 1 9-inch pie crust, unbaked. Now this is not the deep dish kind, this is the regular kind. You will also need 1 12-ounce jar of caramel topping for like ice cream and whatnot. I have some more back here just as a little extra to gild the lily. You will also need 1/4 cup melted butter or margarine, whatever you prefer. And then the last thing is 2/3 cup of sugar and 3 eggs. That's all you're going to need for this pie project. Whatever you want to call it. So, let me get my bowl and whisk. We'll dippity-do this, and we'll make a pie. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe. I have a lot of different videos that come out on Tuesdays, because I post on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays, you never know what you're going to get. Fridays are my trip videos. I like to show where we go, the scenery, if it's snowing, if it's raining, if it's whatever. Show Daisy's adventure. Daisy's one of my dogs, if you didn't know. She has a blast up there with her buddy Rocket. Rocket's the other dog that goes with us. I have 8 dogs, but those are the only 2 that come with us. So, let's get into this pie video. Okay, now that I've got my cup of coffee, we'll start this pie. So the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees, which I already have. And then you want to put your 3 eggs. 3 eggs in there. You want to lightly beat them, either with a fork, but I'm going to use a whisk. Like that. And then the next step is to add your 2/3 of a cup of sugar. Now we're just going to stir that in or whisk that in until all the sugar is dissolved into the eggs. Okay, all the sugar is dissolved now. Now the only thing left to do is to add the 1/4 cup of melted butter. Just make sure it's not too hot or you will scramble your sugary eggs. Now the last step is to add your 12-ounce jar of caramel ice cream topping, dessert topping, whatever you want to call it. I just want to pour the whole jar in. Try and get all that tasty caramel out. Now you just want to mix this until completely blended together, which won't take much. Now the last step is to fold in the pecan halves. Now you don't want to use the whisk for this, you do want to fold it in. Okay, so you want to put the whole bag. This is a 6-ounce bag of pecan halves. Put the whole thing in. It should measure out to about 1.5 cups. Now again, I think I said this twice already, you want to fold them in. You want to be gentle to try and keep them as whole as possible. And you just want to do it enough to where it is completely blended together. And that's it. So we're going to pour this into the pie shell now, and we're going to bake it at 350 degrees for 45 minutes, or until a knife or a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. So let me go get the pie shell. Now again, this is a 9-inch pie crust. This is not the deep dish. You want the regular kind of pie shell, and you don't want to pre-bake it because it'll all bake together in the oven. Now this does come with 2. So if anybody out there has a pie suggestion that they'd like to see me make for this other pie, leave a comment down below and I will make it. So let's set this one aside, put it in the freezer, and I'll save it for the next pie recipe. So now the only thing left to do is to pour the prepared filling you just saw me make into the pie shell, hopefully without making a sticky mess everywhere. As you can see, it is just enough to fill the whole pie all the way up. So now I just need to get that into the 350-degree oven, set the timer for 45 minutes, and I'll show you when it's done. That's a different project. But let's check out the pie. It's smelling really good. I wish it had smell-o-vision. Let's check it out. Not quite done, but it's looking good, because you can tell it's still a little jiggly in the center. But it's really close. I think there's about 10-15 minutes left. So let's close the oven and let it finish. And I will show you the finished product. Whatever. Here is the finished pie. Now it is extremely hot right now. Now, as you can tell, it's nice GB&D, golden brown and delicious looking. But the easiest way to tell is to stick a toothpick in. See how it comes out clean? That's the easiest way to tell if this pie is done. I almost said cake. So we're going to let this cool a bit, and we'll see if we can have a taste of it before I take it over to my aunt's house for Thursday night family dinner. So we're going to let this cool for a bit. So I'll see you in about 5-10 minutes or so. So here is the finished product. Now I'm going to drizzle some of this caramel syrup over the top with some whipped cream. That's how we're going to have it after family dinner tonight. It's not quite cool enough to cut into yet, but would you like to try one of my nuts? See if I can get one out for you to try. Here we go. Try my nuts. Whoa, that was almost my fingers. So what'd you think? They're still a little warm, but it's pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed watching me make this quick caramel pecan pie. Now, if you have any suggestions for the other pie shell, leave a comment down below and I'll make a video on it. So thanks for watching Just What I Do Today. I know I say this in every video, but please subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you get notified every time I post. I post on Tuesdays and Fridays. Fridays are my trip videos. I show you around. We go fishing, we go hiking. Daisy goes on an adventure. Who knows what animals we might come across I try and film for you. And we fish for quite some time on our trip videos. Our Tuesday videos, you never know what you're going to get. You could get me building something, you could get the pups playing, or you get me making a pie. So again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.